ValveTime.net.
Hi, and welcome to the ValveTime News. Each week, we'll bring you the biggest talking points regarding Valve and the community. Now, the news. After several months of silence regarding the Steam Controller and Steam Machines project, Valve's hardware team released a new announcement to the Steam Universe community group this past week. The announcement revealed that the team is now using wireless prototype controllers for large-scale playtesting with a range of different users, including industry professionals, casual players, die-hard gamers, and developers, all of whom are helping to generate a ton of useful feedback. The post discusses how feedback of this kind on such a scale will help make the Steam controller a far better product, something which has unfortunately pushed the launch window of the device back into 2015, far past the original late 2014 estimate. While the post doesn't explicitly state that the third-party Steam machines have also been delayed, given that they're developed by organizations separate from Valve, it's quite likely, seeing how the controller effectively functions as something of a unique selling point to include with the machines themselves. Now, just to be sure to avoid many of the scare stories which have been circulating following this announcement last week, no, this does not mean that the Steam Machine and Steam Controller projects are being scrapped or that they're doomed to fail. Valve just need more time to make them work well. Overall, this delay really means nothing at all. Sure, you won't be able to purchase or get your hands on a Steam controller for a few more months, but it's likely that the quality of the end product will actually be far greater than it would be if Valve were to just throw it out unfinished in the final few months of 2014. If you're looking to read more about this recent Steam controller announcement, be sure to check out our full write-up on ValveTime.net, which is available in the video description alongside links related to every other topic we're going to be discussing this week. In Dota 2 news, the European Qualifier for the International 2014 tournament concluded on Tuesday, with Mousesports coming out on top over Virtus Pro 3-2 in the best-of-5 finals. As the final regional qualifier, this event has allowed Mousesports to secure the 15th slot in the main tournament alongside previous qualifier winners North American Rejects, Aero Gaming, and LGD Gaming. Virtus Pro, as runner-ups, will be featured in the Play-In series in July alongside the other second-place teams Team Liquid, MVP Phoenix, and CIS Game, all of whom will battle it out to try and secure the 16th and final space in the tournament roster. The exact dates of the Play-In series have yet to be confirmed, but we do know it will take place in-house at Valve HQ similar to last year, and we'll be sure to let you know when it gets underway. Elsewhere in the Dota 2 scene, the prize pool for the International 2014 has continued to rise steadily throughout the week, eventually reaching 7.2 million on Friday evening. This new amount means the prize pool has now surpassed stretch goals 14 and 15, which features as the Daily Hero Challenge and the Alternate Hero Voice Pack respectively. While this increase would have been extremely admirable over the period of a week, the prize pool received a rather dramatic spike on Friday evening following the highly anticipated release of the Immortal items. In total, 11 Immortal items were made available, with one for each of a select pool of heroes. These include Axe, Crystal Maiden, Death Prophet, Dragon Knight, Lion, Puck, Sniper, Storm Spirit, Tinker, Wind Ranger, and Warlock. Each of the Immortal items features some new unique particle effects and icons for select items or abilities associated with their respective heroes. As frantic collectors scrambled to upgrade their compendium levels in the hopes of receiving more Immortal items, the prize pool shot up by over $500,000 over a period of about 12 hours. During the aforementioned prize pool spike, stretch goal 16 was also surpassed, meaning the Favorite Hero Challenge will soon be released once Valve finish working on it. By Sunday morning, stretch goal 17 had been met at the $8 million mark, meaning the community will soon get to vote on which hero should receive a brand new player model from Valve. It's genuinely hard for us to keep up with the growing prize pool as we prepare to make these episodes, so by the time this video airs, we wouldn't be surprised if the total was approaching stretch goal 18 at 8.4 million. Just count that as a disclaimer. After a few weeks of rather light and uninteresting bug-fixing updates for Counter-Strike Global Offensive, this past week finally saw the addition of something really worth talking about. An update released on Wednesday introduced some brand new Twitch TV cross-compatibility, which looks to expand the connection with Steam established late July to provide players with in-game item drops for spectating matches while outside the game client. The new functionality, which is built directly into CSGO itself, allows live streamers to display their current matchmaking rank and played map as search criteria on the Twitch TV CSGO directory. The directory, which now features a new layout unique to CSGO, includes these new criteria atop the page as shown here. By clicking on the image of a map, Twitch will filter live streamers into individuals currently playing on a selected map choice. The same can be done with the Sort by Skill feature, which will list all currently live streamers in descending order of their official matchmaking rank, allowing spectators to more easily find highly ranked matches or games at a skill level they may enjoy watching. In a statement to On Gamers, the Twitch team briefly mentioned Dota 2 as being the obvious choice for the next game to receive built-in functionality such as this, given Valve's cooperation and existing account connection infrastructure, before stressing that there is nothing they can comment on at this time. We'll just have to wait and see if Valve and Twitch decide to introduce any similar features for games such as Dota 2 or Team Fortress 2, as we imagine search terms such as class, hero, map, or game mode would work excellently well with both games and could seriously help improve the way Twitch spectators find or view players. As the only game company with a connection system integrated directly into Twitch TV, Valve have unparalleled access to this kind of content, and we're definitely looking forward to seeing how cross-compatibility of this nature can be improved and expanded upon in the future. The update, which introduced this new connectivity, also featured numerous important map layout changes for Cobblestone and Overpass, all of which you can check out in great detail over on the On Gamers website. While there wasn't any real news for Team Fortress 2 this past week, our friends over at tf2maps.net were busy with their own projects. On Monday, the team released a new video which acts as an entrance showcase for the second part of their Tale of Two Skill Sets contest, which we mentioned several months ago here on the show. The video provides a pretty nice look at many of the maps designed and built throughout the duration of the competition, so it's definitely worth checking out, especially considering how high quality many of the entrants are. On Saturday, Frozen, no, not that Frozen, revealed the site's 6th annual 72-hour summer mapping contest. As with past contests, entrants will have a strict period of 72 hours over the course of a long weekend to design, create, and detail a full map featuring a game mode of their choice. Many entrants usually live stream their creations, something which provides some pretty neat insight into the development process different individuals use to approach designing a new map from scratch. After a short period of around 2.5 weeks, 3 winners will be chosen for creating the best overall maps. Not necessarily just the best looking or the ones that play the best. These 3 individuals will then be allowed to select a variety of games from an existing prize pool, so it's definitely worth entering if you have the time and enthusiasm. Now, we're sure many of you will remember the extremely famous Super Smash Bros. 64 Team Fortress 2 recreation made by Ice DF back in 2009. It has always been one of our favorite Gary's Mod shorts, and we're happy to say we feel a suitable sequel has been released this past week. This new video, affectionately known as Super Smash Bros. Source, was created by YouTube user Crazy Halo entirely in the Source filmmaker. While the old video was a recreation of the introductory sequel for Super Smash Bros. 64, this new video instead focuses on the intro for Super Smash Bros. Melee and features a huge number of Valve's All-Stars. These include the Team Fortress cast, Gordon Freeman, Alex Vance, the G-Man, Dog, Bill, Francis, Nick Coach, some zombies, the Special Infected, Wheatley, the Space Corps, Shell, Atlas Peabody, and a number of the Dota 2 heroes, amongst others. It's an extremely high quality and accurate recreation, and it's definitely worth checking out, even if you've already seen it once or twice or 10 times. The only downside to watching the video is the moment shortly afterwards when you realize just how unlikely it is that anything like this will actually become a reality. We've never been known to end on a bummer like that, so let's pick things up before we go. Yesterday, June 1st, marked exactly 8 years since the release of Half-Life 2 Episode 1 way back in 2006. To celebrate the anniversary, we released a new edition of A Minute With on Friday, which takes a look at some of our favorite and most memorable moments from the first of Valve's episodic sequels. Now, if simply watching a minute-long montage isn't really your thing, don't fret, as this was merely part 1 of our anniversary celebration. Stay tuned early this week for part 2, where we'll be counting down and detailing our top 5 best moments from Half-Life 2 Episode 1. Anyway, happy birthday, Half-Life 2 Episode 1. And that brings us to the end of a relatively busy week of Valve news. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all the latest. If you like our content, be sure to share this video with your friends and to rate our Dota 2 announcer pack positively over on the Steam Workshop. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.